Or what's his character? Who is he playing?
Mario. Awesome.
All right. The plumber. Lickney versus the plumber.
Yeah.
Folks. So, from my understanding, this Mario character is incredibly good in this game, which makes me fairly unhappy because I love playing in Melee, but I don't like how cheap he is in this game.
Cheap how? What do you cheap?
Oh, just everything that Mario has is strong.
Just amplified?
Yeah, just.
Gotcha.
He was just always in so many ways just not quite good enough in Melee.
Yeah.
And now he's like in so many ways just.
Oh my God, that side B or that down B is crazy.
Oh yeah, it's nuts. It's not as good as it was a couple of builds ago, but it's still incredible.
Oh man, dude, I already see what you're saying.
Just literally everything, and his hitboxes are better.
All the Mario practice in Melee I have, you can already tell this.
Yep.
This is goofy, man.
Yeah, it's he's a.
Nico would be unstoppable if we played PM.
And of course, he has this amalgam Mario Dr. Morero forward air. Part of it hits like a kill move, part of it hits like a meteor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just depends on spacing and timing.
Gotcha.
But they're both useful and strong.
So anyway, did they kind of combine the best aspects of both characters?
Oh yeah.
Would you say?
Yes, they absolutely did. Like he has Dr. Mario's cape that allows him to edge guard underneath the stage.
Okay.
But doesn't matter. All this talking up of Mario, and he is behind by a stock and a half here.
One of Mario's biggest weaknesses, his recovery, is no longer much of a weakness in this game.
Yeah, I was gonna say
his cape gets him crazy height. Down B gets him crazy height, allows you to stall.
I was gonna say chivalry. You know, he's always looking out for the princesses, so it's hard to fight him. Perhaps.
Yeah. It seems like Lickney has a really good read on what Druse is trying to do.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems like he's a very cerebral player here.
Yeah.
Again, and that's probably the draw of kind of setup heavy characters.
Yeah, definitely.
Is that you can, try and take advantage of figuring out your opponent and limiting their go-to options.
Yeah.
I didn't know that grabbed on backwards. All right.
It's PM. I think everything does at this point.
Oh, yeah, right. Brawl. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That is inherent in Brawl.
Yeah.
So they would have had to intentionally change that about things. I mean, obviously, you can't grab on backwards just from neutral jump up from your up Bs.
Right.
By most every character, I bet they do.
Oh, that was slick.
That was a very slick.
Preventing him from really getting up from the ledge.
Oh my gosh, that just ate it.
Yeah.
Mario's down B just ate that explosion. How cheap. But he dies. And what a flub.
He gets the SD.
It's okay. He's still feeling.
Yeah, that stock was slightly well spent.
Yeah, I think
it wasn't a SD at 0 type situation.
You could argue that he needs to get back in the lab to not allow that kind of flub to be in there, but all the same.
When you're ahead this much, it's a little more acceptable.
A solid stock.
Although maybe Druse will be able to capitalize. We'll see.
And it matters in this matchup because it doesn't seem like either character is. There we go.
Yeah.
That's it. But it doesn't seem like either character is particularly susceptible to gimps.
Yeah.
So, the single stock lead is actually a lead. Don't have any, 20XX Fox Ditto nonsense going on here. But yeah, so we're going to have to see whether Druse, Druse, however that is said, whether he's going to be able to accommodate.
I would think he'd want to go to a smaller stage, just because Mario likes smaller stages. He can get in your face. He has to be in your face to do anything. He can get in your face better, and you give Zelda less room to run around and do all her shenanigans.
Yeah, it's something I didn't really even notice until now. It seems like Mario's Fireball becomes pretty obsolete in this matchup because of Zelda's Fireball. Just the angle, you have to commit so much, and that's very unfortunate.
Sure.
Nice cape. But
just when we said that none of these characters could gimp,
I know.
Mario busts out a gimp with one of the best gimping moves in the game.
That's true. I didn't say they couldn't gimp. I just said they weren't highly susceptible to it, but maybe I was wrong. I'm eating my words here.
Zelda's recovery is ambiguous enough to make caping difficult.
Yeah, that's true. Though I feel having an actual name. Oh no, that goes away. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I guess that's a PM addition.
Is cute.
Yeah.
And probably important.
Props to the PM DT.
Yeah, but what was I saying? Oh right, so Fireball. You have to full hop Fireball. You have to commit so much of your mobility to a particular vector to actually use Fireball in this matchup as Mario. So I feel like while that is a very useful very useful tool in a lot of matchups. It's fairly neutered here.
Neutered. I like it.
Sorry, I couldn't think of it
No, you
at the time.
don't have to be sorry, man. We're providing colorful commentary.
That's true.
Unlike anything you've ever seen.
Yes.
Oh, camera! What the heck?
All right.
That was weird.
I don't know. Oh, it's because of
the fireball.
Yeah, absolutely the fireball. It's better than in the first.
Oh, almost stage spiked with the fireball.
The first iteration of that attack in this game just did absolutely nutty things with the camera all the time. It seems like it's
really
much, yeah.
Well,
much
that's good.
More
I feel like it'd be very annoying.
I know. It was bad enough that I know a couple of previous Zelda mains that just quit.
Really?
Because of the changes to her forward B to begin with, but then also the camera and shenanigans were too much to adapt to.
Luckily for Druse, forward smash beats neutral B.
But I mean, see, look at that fireball. He literally could not follow up with anything meaningful after that. You just have to, again...
Yeah, you just got to spam that thing, man.
Yep. Mario just needs to, I feel, try and space out some up airs. I'm not seeing any aggressive up airs, you know, like Falcon style. Very good for Mario as well. And I feel like that's probably useful in this matchup.
I don't know. I'm not entirely sure about PM, but I know in Melee, Mario and Dr. Mario's dares have insanely huge hitboxes. Really good for stuffing approaches and for approaching.
For the dare, you said?
Yeah, the dare. Yes.
I think that it's a very passive thing. It's not usually so great to like aggressively down air.
Sure.
But when you're playing against Zelda, if you try and passively use your aerials, you're just going to be floating there and begging for twinkle toes, as Adam mentioned earlier. So at least that would discourage me from doing it if I were playing in this matchup.
Definitely.
I don't know whether or not it's actually bad, but just the idea of it is pretty rough. Oh boy.
Man, Zelda's very actionable out of that out of the uppy when she lands on the ground.
Yep.
You can get a lot of different moves out really fast. Makes it really tough for the opponent to punish.
Hey yo, Catsby. Do you want to commentate? Because I don't know this game.
Me neither.
You do. I know, kind of.
Oh,
kind of.
Regardless of what's going on right now, shout-outs to Lickney for taking another set.
Yeah. Also, shout-outs to Ripple, a.k.a.
The great Catsby. The great Catsby.
The great Catsby.
Looks like Ripple's hopping on stream right now against Lickney.